Hey everyone, welcome to Blogging with Erica. In today's video, we'll be talking about keyword research for blog posts to help you rank higher. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do so, and let's get started. Step 1, guys, is to define your audience and what you offer on your blog. So I have a blog where I cover blogging, work from home, Pinterest marketing, affiliate marketing, and other categories. So whenever I'm about to create a new blog post, I simply come on over to my categories and I choose a specific topic that I want to write a blog post about. So let's say I want to create a blog post around working from home. I'm going to choose that topic and then I'm going to begin my research. And this is exactly what you want to do each time you want to create a blog post. Your next step, guys, is to find keywords for your blog post. So let's begin. The first thing you want to do, guys, is head on over to Google Trends. And this is a free tool that helps you find keywords that are trending in your specific niche. So once you're on here, you just want to type in your keywords and you want to choose one of the topics. Once you do that, you want to see how well your keyword is doing, if people are actually searching for it, and what other keywords they are using to go ahead and search for your specific term. As you can see here, there are keywords that people are searching for, and this one is best work from home jobs in 2020, and this is actually rising. People are searching for this search term, so you as a content creator can go ahead and list this down so that you can, research it further to create your blog post around. You have other keywords here as well, how to work from home effectively. And if you click on this little arrow, you are going to get other keywords that people are searching for at the moment. So another site I highly recommend that you use to find keywords for your blog post is this site called Ubersuggest. Now, once you go ahead and type in your seed keyword and click on search, it is going to give you a lot of different results. You can see the different search volume on mobile devices and desktop devices. You can also have other long tail keywords that people are searching for. It also gives you the monthly search volume, your cost per click, and your competition as well. And if you scroll down further, you're going to see other sites that are trying to rank for your particular keyword, how many visits they get, and how many backlinks they have. Now, this is also a great way to see what kind of titles that they're using for their blog posts, using those specific terms as well. And you can also go ahead and replicate the system to help you, get that kind of views faster like they are doing on all of these different platforms as well. Now, another way to go ahead and find keywords for your blog post is by using Google Auto Suggest. So once you begin to type your keyword, so let's say we want to go for make money online, and you hit the space bar, Google is going to give you other keywords that people are searching for at the moment. Now, if you have a tool like Keywords Everywhere, this is a pro tool that you can pay around $10 for to make around 100,000 searches per month. You can go ahead and grab that to get these extra keywords on the side to give you extra ideas for your blog post that you can use to create content around. So let's say we want to use best work from home jobs in 2020 or how to work from home effectively. These are two keywords that are trending and people are actually searching for them. Now, don't mind the 0/0 monthly search volume and competition. Google is telling you that this has 1000% high search rate, and because this is not yet a search term, they do not have the monthly search volume for these particular keywords, but they are actually trending. So if you go ahead and create content around this, you are going to get found in the search engines if you do optimize your post correctly. So now that we found our keywords that we want to target, guys, step 3 is to actually check the competition for these particular keywords. So let's go ahead and check the competition for best work from home jobs, because we want to be able to rank in Google as soon as we publish our blog post. And to do this, guys, you need to go ahead and type in all in title, semicolon, and then your keywords. Now you want to go ahead and hit search, and we want to actually see how many results pop up for this particular search term. Now, as you can see here, there are over 42,600 results. Now, another string we can use to go ahead and do our research is the all in URL. So if we want to, we're going to have to remove the title and add in URL and click enter. Now it's going to show you here that this keyword has 262 results. So what this research is actually telling you guys is that this is a highly competitive keywords. When we did the all-in title, we had over 45,000 results show up for our keywords. And when we did the all-in URL, we have 262 results show up for our search. Now, you as a new blogger cannot use this keyword to create your blog post unless you have a niche-specific blog on work from home jobs, or unless you have an authoritative website that has a lot of backlinks to be able to rank above these results. Now, some of these sites here are from sites like Medium, from Facebook, from websites that are not, as high in authority as your site may be if you cover only topics about work from home. So this could be a perfect keyword for your specific niche if you only target those types of keywords. Now we'll go ahead and check some of these websites and just open them up. You will be able to see what kind of posts these people create. And for the first website, if we scroll down a little bit, you're going to see that all of their posts are around working from home and working from home jobs. That's why they're ranking #1 for this particular term. And this is simple, guys. If you have a niche website, finding keywords for your specific type of niche and ranking for those keywords is going to be so much easier than for someone who cover a lot of different topics on their blog, and they're not going to be able to rank as high as others. So if we go to the other site, you're going to see that this guy talks about insurance. So his website is all about insurance, but he has a lot of backlinks, and he talks about making money and stuff. So it's kind of related, but it's not as related as the first website. So what can you do right now as a content creator? Well, you can remove this string, guys, and you can go ahead and search for your initial keywords and just click after it and see what other keywords are popping up that are long tail, that will not be as competitive as the first result. So you have best work from home jobs in the UK. And if you go ahead and target local keywords, this is going to help you rank better on Google for those particular keywords. You also have best paying work from home jobs in 2020. You can go ahead and research each of these keywords to be able to find the ones with less amount of results in the all-in title and all-in URL results on Google. So guys, I went ahead and I did the all-in title best work from home jobs 2020 UK. And as you can see here, there are only 7 results. And now you only have an authoritative website that's in the blogging niche who's ranking #1 for that result. And the rest is from sites like Pinterest and, different, forums on the internet. So if you go ahead and create a post that is called Best Work from Home Jobs 2020 UK, you are going to be able to rank on the first page of Google for that particular keyword. Now, I also went ahead and did the all-in URL with my keywords, and I only have 9 results. So this is exactly what you want to look for as a new blogger, to be able to start ranking for very low competition keywords on Google, and then you can start building your blog up to be able to start ranking for other high competitive keywords. This is exactly the steps you want to use to find keywords for your blog posts. So guys, this leads us to our next topic of how many keywords should a blog post have. Now, when you're creating content and you're using a seed keyword, Your job is to find other keywords to use in your different tags on your specific blog post to be able to rank higher on Google. So when you've typed in your seed keyword and you've done all of the competitive research, you want to scroll down and you want to find this block that says people also search for. So now Google is giving you other keywords that people are searching for under your main keyword. So you have best work from home jobs 2020 UK. This one says, what are the best work from home jobs 2020 UK? Which work from home jobs pay the most? What jobs can I do working from home? How can I work from home and make money UK? These are keywords that you want to gather and you want to list them down and you want to use them as subheadings in your blog post. You also want to go down to the bottom of the Google search and you want to find other keywords that are relevant to your main keyword that you can use within your blog post to be able to rank higher on Google for your particular term. So finding keywords, finding the competition is not everything you need to do to be able to rank on Google. You need to find other relevant keywords and use them in your blog post as subheadings to be able to rank on the first page and in the first spot of Google. So finally, guys, here are some keyword research tips to help you get better results. Step 1 is to choose a specific niche to create your blog around. Do not try to target so many niches on one single blog because right now on Google it's all about niching down. If you have one blog that covers everything in a specific niche, you are going to become an authority in that particular niche and you are going to be able to rank higher on Google for your specific niche. Next, you want to find trending searches in that particular niche and you want to write in-depth articles around those keywords and use other relevant keywords in your subheadings. This is very important to help you rank on Google and to start getting traffic as soon as you start, creating content within your specific niche. So I hope this video helped you guys, and if it did, please don't forget to like and subscribe and also share it with your friends. Leave your comments below. If you have questions or anything, I'm going to answer them as soon as I can. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.